So I finished my bike ride and I'm just getting ready to take a shower. And I just wanted to apologize because the camera angles are really bad. It's hard to get the phone strapped to my chest in a way that when I'm leaning forward into the handlebars, the camera points the right direction. So a lot of it's kind of pointed too low towards my handlebars, towards the ground. So I tried to edit the clips in such a way that I cut out most of the really bad ones, but nonetheless, you're still going to have to suffer through some bad camera angles. Or not, you can just skip the video and not watch it either. That's fine too. But I hope you enjoy my bike-umentary. So, going to go on a afternoon bike ride. It's about 100 degrees outside right now, which is not fun. Nobody really wants to do that. But it's Saturday. Kids are down at Rochelle's house. I guess they're actually up in Oregon doing the Rogue River thing. And I got to do something on my Saturdays, right? Might as well get some extra exercise in. But I've got about 45 miles on my leaderboard for today with the Strava app, and I'm gonna wear the phone on my chest today and take a few pictures on the trail, so you can kind of vicariously ride the trails with me. So I'm gonna do probably about 10 miles today. That'll put me up over the 50, which is my goal for the week, and hopefully I won't get too hot doing it, heat of the day like this, but I've got 2 liters of water on my back, so I'll be fine. And I won't do this very often because, wear the camera that is, because this chest harness is really uncomfortable. It's strapped to my chest and then it goes underneath my camelback and puts a little pressure on my spine. So anyway, we'll just take a few pictures. I've got about 5 miles to go up the highway, climbing all the way to get to the trail. And then once I hit the trail, I've got another mile to go up the trail, cross the bridge, and then I get to come back down about a mile and a half back down the trail, and then about 5 miles down the highway back home. So the trip home will be quick and easy. It's that 5 miles up there that always get me. So anyway, I'll just take a few short video clips of certain spots along the way, and we'll see how it turns out when I'm done. And off we go, leaving my house down the driveway. All right, it took me about 35 minutes to get here from the house. I hope it wasn't as long and boring for you as it was for me. So we'll strap the camera back on and take a few clips going up the trail. So it was about 4.5 miles from my house to the trailhead, and I've got about a mile up this trail to go, climbing the whole way to get to the pole bridge where I can cross the creek and then be all downhill on the other side. This trail's pretty rocky. There's lots of stretches like this where you gotta go up and over and through. Here's one of Weaverville's water tanks. Still climbing. This stretch right here, I'm down in second gear doing about 3 miles an hour. You know, this portion of the trail is about a mile long. Guys like Mike Novak can do it in like 5 minutes or less. It usually takes me 8 to 10 minutes. I don't know, maybe I'll get faster as time goes on, but maybe I just like to smell the flowers too, I don't know. It's because of trails like this that I replaced my hardtail bike. All these little rocks were really a pain. The back end of the bike bouncing around, it's hard to get up and over the rocks. But with this new giant stance, it makes everything just a little bit better. Uphill and downhill. This is a tough climb right here. Oh, yeah. Steep and rocky, but short. Here's a water treatment plant, Weaverville Community Service District. They have the capability of pumping water right out of the creek if they want to. And then they run it through that treatment plant back there and make it all good for us. This is the worst climb of this portion of trail right here. It's in the sun. And it's pretty long and steep. Again, second gear at like 3 miles an hour. So this dead stump up here at this, at the end of these ferns is another one of my landmarks. This is about a mile up the trail and it means I'm to the last hill climb before the creek crossing. Up around this corner. And we start climbing this really steep hill, which is a first gear hill for me. But I won't torture you with the details. Well, here we are. Very hot, very thirsty. So it's about 5.3 miles to this point here, and it's taken me about somewhere around 45 minutes. And you think that got my heart pumping? Wait till we do the downhill. We'll hope that my battery holds out. The phone's getting a little bit weak. So if we lose our, battery partway down, then oh well. At least we'll get some of it. part's fun here. And here comes the hill climb that Isaiah can't make, but he hopes to someday. Up, 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 and over. Now the trail just levels out for a little while. Okay, so I'm at the bottom of the Day Ranch Trail. We can turn left and go up back to the campground, or we can go down the Rainbow Hansen Trail, which is what I'm going to do today, which takes us right back to the main road, East Weaver Road, and then down the highway home. I love this because it's all downhill. And right here we're crossing the Howe Ditch. And then we go down some switchbacks. Some really sharp switchbacks. Oh, watch out for that rock. There we go. Up and over the bridge, and up and over the bridge, and down the first gear really quick to get through these blackberries. Ouch. I always draw blood through here for some reason. And we go out this guy's driveway back to the road. All right, so here we are at the end of the Rainbow Hansen Trail, back on East Weaver Road, and we're right at the beginning of the Musser Hill Trail, which goes up there behind me. And this is where I head back down the highway, head back home. So right now I've got about 7.2 miles in, and I've been on the road for about an hour and 5 minutes, and the rest of it is all just smooth sailing pavement from here. So there you have it.